Recording in progress.
Good luck.
I'd like to call the February 6th legislative meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance.
Recording in progress.
To the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Supervisor's report. Old Turnpike Road Bridge between addresses 197 and 210 is still closed. Please use alternate route.
It is being set on Thursday.
Is it really?
Yes. The bridge. It's being set on Thursday.
We have no liaison reports. Any correspondence?
No.
No correspondence. I'd like to move it to public comments. Anybody like to speak?
David Katz.
Good evening. David Katz from Fallsburg. Just 2 points I wanted to make. I want to return to the question I asked 2 weeks ago, which is that it would be of great interest to people in the community, now that we're starting a new administration, to know where you stand on the comprehensive plan. Specifically, if you plan on upholding the comprehensive plan as previous administrations have, as the blueprint going forward for land use designations in the town of Fallsburg. So if you could just maybe give a little update on when you think you could get back to us about that, just to set the tone for your administration as we go forward. And any sense of when we might hear from you?
I don't know. Yes, the comprehensive plan is in place and it should be followed. And we're going to follow the comprehensive plan. We're not going to start cherry picking and changing things just because. Yes, of course.
Great.
That's
Thank you.
pretty easy.
Thank you. Thank you.
But please finish your public comment. This is about you, not about
No,
us.
that's great. Thank you. I wanted to thank, Jen has been helping me find some documents on the web, public documents. And one of the things we're looking for is the PowerPoint presentation that Ken Ellsworth made, May 9th, 2022, on the where we stand with respect to capacity, particularly for sewer in the various communities within the town of Fallsburg. And Jen is reaching out to Ken to see if we can get those slides. So again, this is information provided in a public meeting. And it's a great source of information for all of us to be up to speed on where we're at as a town with respect to particularly sewer capacity. There's a little bit about water in there as well. So it would be great if we could, in the interest of fostering an informed public, anything you could do to help see to it that that information gets posted on the web would be great. Thank you very much.
Okay, do we have any other speakers tonight?
Yep.
Public
So I
comments?
have Felicity Katz.
Thank you, Felicity Katz from Fallsburg. So I also have a question related to water treatment. I was wondering if we could have an update on the status of the funding and implementation of the water treatment plant update for Fallsburg. It's been a long time since we heard about that project. And I'm also interested in, we follow the news in the media, and related to the Village of Ateres project, there seems to be different type of information going on, and so we are now a little confused about the status of the Village of Ateres. Is it still in litigation? Is it still somewhere cut in lawsuit, or is it a done deal? I'm wondering. I don't suppose there is an answer to that.
I don't have an answer to that myself, but we'll look into it and reach out to you.
Okay, thank you.
small thing, but I've noticed during the snowstorms, which thank goodness right at the moment we don't have one, but the last one that was really big, the road in Hurleyville, right in front of the stores, Hurleyville General and Forage and Gather and, you know, the Morgan Outdoors and whatever. They plow, and they plow in such a way that there's a huge pile right there where you would park. So it makes it really difficult to visit those stores. You have to really go all over the place to find a parking space. And so I'm just wondering if the plowers could look at just doing a bit of a scoop in there or something. I don't know if it's possible, but I think it would help their business also, because it's really a drag. You're driving down, you want to stop for coffee or something, and then you're like, whoa, look at that, no way, huge ice pile, and you keep going. And they're already struggling as it is in the wintertime, so I just wanted to put a plea for plowing. Thank you. And in general, it's great plowing, but
That's true.
yeah, good job.
Thank you. Any other speakers? Anyone online?
Nobody that wants to speak.
And at this point, I'm going to close public comments, and we're going to move on to our agenda items. So we do have one agenda add-on. And we're going to do that one first. So essentially, this is a motion to put out an RFP for a camp operator for this summer. Usually around this time of year, they're looking to hire staff and get ready for the summer. We need to put out the RFP to get, you know, qualified candidates to respond in a timely manner so we can make the decision, and then, you know, they can start doing their hiring. We could have put it on next week's agenda, but that pushes it off 1 week. So the motion is simply to put out an RFP so we can get some responses. And then once we get the responses and we've made a determination, we're going to put on the agenda again to approve whatever that vendor is. So let's start with that one. So the first is motion to go out for camp operator RFP with a due date of 2/23/2024 at 2 p.m.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, so on to our regular agenda items. So the next motion is to approve the 2024 golf rates. So this one, usually it's done every single year. We try to raise it just a little bit to cover our operating costs. This year, we tried to do analysis to look at the usage of our season passes and membership rates. And we found that the majority of those who purchase season passes at our golf courses come from outside of the town. Also, there was, I guess, a typographical error of oversight that made it cheaper for kids under 18 that live outside of the town to purchase season passes compared to our local residents. So not only did we correct that, but
Recording in progress.
we lowered the rate for our kids in town from $249 to $220, which is approximately a 13–14% decrease. The intention is to get our youth in our town to utilize this world-class, these two world-class golf courses, you know, so we can foster that kind of culture with them. And obviously, the costs are going to be borne by those who live outside of town, both in the Tri-County area as well as non-residents outside of the Tri-County area. So with that, do I have a motion to approve the 2024 golf rates?
Second.
Motion. I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. All right, so the next one has to do with a motion to approve a 30-day liquor license waiver for the Creek Bar LLC located at 47 Main Street in Mountain Hill. We have a few of these tonight. Richard, would you be able to speak to as to why
Just if the state liquor authority rules require that there be a 30-day notice, but it does give the authority to the municipality that's hosting it to waive the 30-day notice. So it's up to the board. These are routinely waived.
Okay, so it's routinely waived, and we don't expect there to be any kind of adverse.
No, they still have to go through a full-blown state liquor authority process, which is detailed vetting of all the people, the money, the entities, and so on. The state liquor authority is extraordinarily thorough in these matters, and it's just it only delays them another 30 days from getting their application processed. And it is a long process. It can take 4 to 8 months for a liquor license application to go through.
Even though it was this change of ownership, it was an existing.
They may have we don't really need to get into the details, but there are certain circumstances where a temporary liquor license may be faster, and then the permanent liquor license is later. There's different rules for bars and restaurants and liquor stores, and the state liquor authority has a fairly complex set of rules and regulations.
Okay,
Make a motion.
Second.
all right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion passes. All right, motion to approve Town of Fallsburg official undertaking of municipal officers. This is essentially, to purchase a liability coverage, professional liability coverage for all the town officers that we're required to do yearly. Do I have a motion to?
Motion.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Number 4, motion to approve town board minutes dated 1/23/2024. Motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Once again, motion to approve 30-day liquor license waiver for Forage and Gather Market located at 234 Main Street in Hurleyville. Motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. And finally, motion to approve 30-day liquor license waiver for Forage and Gather Market located at 81 Main Street in Mountaindale. Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, so with that, there are a couple of matters that we need to go into executive session for, specifically for pending litigation, as well as personnel-related matters. Do I have a motion to go into executive session?
Motion.
Second.
All right, all in favor? All right, and with that, we don't expect any further business after our executive session. And I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Okay.
Thank you.
And as you see, Zoom did not work again.